against Sonics. I mean, that last set, Game 5, I wouldn't call it close, but it was a great set overall. I mean, Sonics just kind of getting everything online for himself. We'll see which player will go up against him in the loser semi side of things. Is it going to be the Pyra Mythra? Is it going to be the Lucina? Town and City here. First up air. Ooh, doesn't catch the follow-up here.
Oh, man, are you seeing why we call her the neutral beast, the neutral queen?
Yeah, Mythra is one hell of a move.
Yeah, pretty good on this character for sure. Obviously, Lucina's, though, not too shabby, but not even getting an opportunity to throw it out there just yet. Cosmos really applying a lot of pressure out of the gate. Oh, nice. Okay, I like that forward tilt a lot. And then Mr. E, huge play right there. He gets the stock. What a complete 180 swing.
Yeah, that up B comboing into the backer, it's so important. It's very quick. Gets the reverse up B, and just like that, Cosmos is like, well, I can do the same thing, except I got some laser beams attached to my sword.
There you go.
Oh, there it is. Okay, snapping back out. Good thing Cosmos hitting the tech there, going immediately back to the ledge. But both of these players are both going to go hard off stage. No neutral beat from Cosmos, actually, but goes for the down air and goes for the spray. But Mystery barely avoiding that bottom half of the spray there.
Very good omen for how this set itself, Charles, has started off. Just a lot of good back and forth action between the two. Okay, I like the fair again. Ooh, tried to disengage there. Mr. E, though, not falling for it.
Big neutral air to set up the offstage situation, but the platform coming through for Cosmos, resetting all the resources and reversing the situation now. Pyra set up on the ledge. This jab, barely not going to do it, but again, trying to go for the spray, but this should be it. Wow, the downer doesn't connect. Great drift coming out from Cosmos to the ledge there.
Yeah, that was smart. Cosmos keeping that stock intact despite Mr. E being right there. Trying to finish him off. Okay, goes up for the nair, but going to go ahead and again cover with the forward tilt. Smart stuff.
Down tilt tech chase, gets the forward tilt, still not enough. Pyra being a little bit heavier, goes for directional air dodge to the stage, and yeah, they're going to lock you up in that shield. Such a good option coming out from the Pyra. Cosmos knowing all those options there, kind of punishing that shield. The neutral air, is it enough center stage? Wow. Yes, it is.
All right, Mr. E yet again continuing to make some of these plays, give himself the lead, and now extending on that. Good grab. Oh, nobody home for it, but going to survive the up smash.
Yeah, hug in the air there, if you will. Spot dodge coming through. Still not enough, though. Got the up smash on Mythra, but now switching over to the Pyra. Yeah, you just need that one meaty hit, and that forward air is going to cover a lot of area and just be so active there. Great placements coming out from Cosmos.
All right, dead even. Oh, nice.
Beautiful punch on the mistake, yeah.
Such a strong combination string, and maybe expecting air dodge there. That would have been a huge positional advantage for Cosmos.
Oh no, this is where it can really hurt. As Pyra Mythra going for the air dodge, nice coverage there, and using that side B from Pyra to cover so many different options. You just have to hold that L there. Okay, what a scramble. Oh man, the rapid jab could have been a bigger punch. That's the up air. Does not connect it though.
I thought for sure that was about to be the closer, but you know what? Gets another opportunity, and Cosmos eking out a very competitive game one.
Yeah, and doing it with Pyra in neutral as well. I mean, Pyra can fight up against Lucina. I mean, Mythra obviously is generally going to be better in most neutral situations, but it's definitely, Lucina is also looking to space you out with, you know, long range stuff. Pyra kind of playing that same strategy, right? So you definitely don't have to worry about getting rushed down as Pyra, but you know, Mythra going to be that neutral beast. But I like that Cosmos also has confidence in these stray hit scenarios to ride it out with Pyra.
I agree, yeah.
You know what I mean?
You know, kind of down to the wire right there, understanding, okay, these are the percents that Pyra really makes the difference, and betted on that character to close out the game, and came out on top. So let's see if game number 2 pans out.
Right, because usually in those scenarios, it's like you usually try to switch to Mythra, get a small hit, get an advantage state, either run the advantage state with Mythra or switch to the Pyra and set up Pyra in the advantage state. But you know, sometimes you gotta mix it up and have faith in both the characters in all scenarios, right? And that's one thing I think Cosmos has done fantastic growing with this character. I mean, when Cosmos first picked up this character was practically a solo Mythra player, right?
Right.
And definitely kind of noticed that and started working on his Pyra, and I think his Pyra has improved quite a bit.
Yeah, it is such an interesting take that you have there too, because that was absolutely the case, and it was just like, well, you're only really playing like half this character's potential, right? Now that you've seen him kind of, you know, put a lot of work and focus into both. He's really unlocked a lot of this potential and really love that, just following that air dodge down and punishing accordingly. Cosmos giving himself a huge lead in game number 2.
Utilizing this platform on the edge, the high side B. Does not get punished from Mr. E, though. He's able to land back onto the platform, reset all the resources, only taking now 117, but now this damage is adding up.
And Mr. E just swinging like an absolute madman. He wants to put this stock away quick, fast, and in a hurry.
Okay, yeah, that tech chase is going to be a good amount of damage if Cosmos can keep the advantage state going, but the forward tilt barely missing the mark here. Mystery was able to pull up the shield and get the punish.
Oh, okay, whipping there, but she just lands so quick. It's hard to get a punish from Mythra, though, finding it with the side B.
Okay, mixing up with the neutral air. Gonna get the grab, though. Cosmos following up with the up air, trying to get the chase down, but the platform kind of getting in the way there. Safe pokes coming out from both players here, jumping over the dancing blade, switching over to the Pyra, trying to get that back air, especially that high up in there, would have been a stock.
I'm liking this, the continued mix-ups in that situation where you think, okay, Pyra might be coming down. No, Mythra going to be enough. And look at this lead, Charles, only 28%. Oh, make it 42. Mr. E able to strike back with Combination City opening up right now.
Yeah, now Cosmos has the lead, kind of going for some of these bigger swings that will set up nice mid% offstage scenarios there. So even though not necessarily going for the KO, but just trying to set up a really good offstage situation. Yeah. That's why Cosmos going for these bigger swings and still racking up a good amount of damage. The air dodge comes through, but things are starting to get out of hand here in this game number 2 for Mr. E. Setting up the Pyra here, trying to get this down tilt.
Yep, again, those meaty hitboxes just imposing themselves and helping Cosmos really keep Mr. E in check. He's really kind of hesitant to leave that platform. Finally comes back to the stage, battling his way into control. Okay, putting Cosmos in disadvantage. Can we capitalize off of this? No, not quite yet.
Instead, getting reversaled here, and where are you flying that sword? Oh no.
Cosmos doing a lot. Mr. E said, you're doing a little too much, kid. Calm down.
The oven's over there.
Oh, man. But still, the lead so strong for Cosmos. Yeah, going to take a lot for him to let that one go, and that's not going to be the case. Great coverage.
Yeah.
And a great game, too. All right, one away from heading to loser semis.
Yeah, Mr. E's going to have to find some answers and find them quick here in this set because now it's Cosmos up 2-0. Yeah. And some of those offstage plays that we saw earlier in game number 1 not really coming to fruition here in game number 2 here. Cosmos really lining up a lot of these recoveries. I feel like Town and City also, those side platforms helped Cosmos a lot in a lot of scenarios there. So see what stage we end up going here. Looks like final destination, no more platforms anywhere. And we saw this counter pick come out for Mystery as well versus Zomba. So Mystery trying to bring it out here versus Cosmos.
We'll see if it'll be enough. Obviously, it was part of the catalyst that helped them get past Zomba, as you said right there. But down 2 games at the moment to Cosmos, who's super engaged, but makes an error on that air dodge and going to give that stock up for free, basically.
Yeah, I mean, Cosmos was in a pretty bad position regardless. Mystery was just essentially waiting on the ledge to try to line up a ledge drop over the back air or something of the sort. Oh, okay. I was like, Mystery does the dancing blade, but I didn't know if Mystery had the jump there, so was able to jump, get back onto the stage there, and now Mystery can try to mount some kind of lead, get some kind of percentage advantage. Has a little bit, but 46 is not a lot.
Man, not too much to work with, okay? Air dodge, actually in a very safe spot right there. Cosmos cannot commit to get out there and hit him. All right. For the up tilt, staying with the Pyra. Unable to get the KO just yet. Mr. E doing a good job on the evasiveness.
Okay, but here comes the parry. Both these players having quite a bit of range on their attack. So, there's the shield break. And
okay, yeah, I mean, that was, the shield break attempt, but it resulted in the stage regrab, so.
Right. And might have been able to tech the stage. I mean, I think we saw Mr. E kind of bounce off of that FD lip there, but nonetheless did not hit the tech, maybe if he could. So now, even stocks, but still has a good amount of damage here. Yep. Cosmos almost in that triple digits, now in that triple digits here. Gets the foresight on the double jump back here, but Cosmos couldn't get the reversal on that situation. And only 10% here for Mystery. All control all the time. The down smash for the tech chase. We've seen Mystery cover multiple options with that down smash. Now getting or looking like he's getting a stock lead out of that.
Yeah, for sure. This proven once again, Charles, to be his go-to state. Oh, wow, the foresight as an answer to the shield break. Very interesting exchanges thus far, but Mr. E still a super strong lead. Cosmos trying to chip into it ever so slightly.
Yeah, the Mythra ledge trap is very difficult to get out of. Mythra just has so many fast and snappy tilts that can cover multiple options, and they just don't have a lot of end lag either. So kind of you can throw some of them out, bait certain options, and just react from there here. But Mr. E getting a good amount of damage here. Resets to the ledge. I like that. But it goes for this ledge trap, but now Cosmos with the up throw setup tries to set up the juggle, tries to get these Pyra aerials to do some work. But Mr. E playing so evasive on the defense.
If he can get this stock off here, he can rely on Mythra maybe to help accumulate enough damage to make it close. Okay, no forward tilt, no dash attack, nothing coming out.
Trying to avoid forward air, forward tilt. There's so much reverse up air as well. Such a safe option. Even the up tilt to kind of catch some of these jumps as well. So many different options. But Mr. E, look at this defense, so strong.
And he knows it too, right? He knows he's kind of running in circles around Cosmos, who's just struggling to at least take it the last stock. Mr. E not letting him get there at 130. Oh, excuse me, 147 now after the hit. Oh my goodness, and there it is. We've seen him do the shield breaker, and he's gonna break the streak of Cosmos. No 3-0. Mr. E gets on the board with authority.
And you saw that there was a little bit more of a delay on that shield breaker, right? And the thing about when you're shielding, your shield slowly does dwindle over time, even though there's no attack. So Mr. E just waiting, just skipping a beat, just a little bit more was enough for that shield break to go ahead and connect, and I mean, just get himself on the board. Very, very important here. See if Mr. E can mount this comeback here in this game number 4.
One thing I want to credit Mr. E for a lot, his composure is unwavering. I like that a lot. Despite, being down 2 games, like just kind of head down, understood the assignment and got the job done. And that's going to bring us to game number 4. Still anybody set. Cosmos, though, with the game advantage.
And now the counter pick advantage as well. It's one thing, it's pretty tough to get a reverse 3-0. I mean, I know some players like Leo make it look easy, but it is very difficult. You have to essentially play on your opponent's counter pick the whole entire ride. So we'll see what the counter pick here is for Cosmos coming into game number 4. Looks like we're going back to Town and City. There is 3 bans, no DSR. That is the rule set. So I know some of you guys are thinking like, oh wait, why are we back on a stage that Cosmos won on?
Yeah.
That's the rule set here at level 1.
There you go. Answers delivered. Oh, interesting catch. Oh my God. Bro, Cosmos getting punished for overextending.
Hold up.
Mr. E just having the awareness to throw out that back air. Incredible. And what a start to this one. If you didn't think this had the potential to go to game number 5, I hate to disappoint you, but we could be en route to just that. We'll see, though. Cosmos still, of course, has a good amount of stocks to work with.
Connect this down air, probably go into a down smash right afterwards with the drift, down tilt up air, but the reverse one, look at that. Cosmos using the unit collision and pushing Mystery into that blazing end. Neutral B's coming out here.
Yep.
And look at that, Pyra so floaty, stays in the air for so long, has really active hitbox. Really just the stats that Pyra has complements her move kit so well.
Agreed. Oh.
Doesn't cover it, barely going on the very end of that platform. Mystery with such a huge advantage here has already racked up quite a bit of damage, but the foresight, the up smash, finally going to seal it out. I mean, Cosmos lost that first stock at around 14-ish%. Like, very early KO for Mystery.
He's definitely fortunate to have a character though that can amass a lot of damage in a quick period of time, though. He's got to be a little bit better on the timing. That is 3 up airs in a row. Will there be a 4th? No, sir. But the Nair finding its mark, 139, my goodness. Not looking too good for Cosmos. Nothing quite going his way. Gets pinned down in his shield, though. That does create a slight opening.
Okay, the Mythra upbeat, very safe here. Rolls past, but does not get the punish. Swatted back into the right side of the stage, switches into the Pyra, switch back to the Mythra, but it doesn't matter which character you are, this neutral is going to hit the mark, and Mystery is holding on to this lead. Yeah,
Mystery has just been, I mean, he is not letting any opportunity escape him. That has been what has helped him so much. Cosmos really on the receiving end of this. Getting 2 games in a row, but in danger of losing 2 now.
Okay, does connect the back air.
I will say this though, if he can get the stock off like, sub 50, he's still got a chance, and there it is on cue, on the money. Only 36% separating them. That is nothing to Pyra Mythra.
You're pretty good at that.
Yeah.
Whoa!
Oh, what the hell was that?
So usually in those scenarios, when you ever see a Pyra Mythra player just, do the Mythra side B or off stage, it's usually because they're trying to switch. They're trying to drift in a direction and switch, but they press B at the wrong timing.
Okay.
So they don't get that switch. They get the side special instead. Unfortunate for Cosmos, was definitely cooking towards the end there.
He wasn't even in the kitchen. He wasn't even in the house, bro. Cooking what?
He just put the hot pocket in the microwave, man.
This man was out there looking for a campfire. All right, well, let's go. We didn't find a campfire, but we do find a game number 5. Losers quarters proven to be a very entertaining and enjoyable one. Cosmos trying to get the job done, but Mr. East done such a good job rallying back, putting Cosmos on that back foot and putting him in jeopardy of getting backdoor 3-0'd.
Yeah, and like you always say, it's very important to have a short memory sometimes.
Yes, 100%, bro. You got to just forget about that game you lost and get right back into the fray. Cosmos understanding that, doing a good job, very even footing this first 30 seconds between the two.
Wow, surprised that shield breaker did not hit the Pyra coming through. Great ledge snap from far away there. Mythra having a good ledge snap when really close to the ledge, with Pyra kind of dominating that farther away. Let's go for these down airs. Switching back into Mythra, trying to shark with the upbeat. Great coverage on the roll. Mystery again trying to get that drop zone forward here, just barely missing the mark here, and the one jab into the foresight rollback.
Ooh. Okay, nice catch with the back air. Here we go.
So much control.
Swinging. All right, coming up with some great position to force that air dodge. Oh, I like the space, and always on point is Mr. E.
Mystery had so much control at that last final stretch, but finally Cosmos able to get some kind of reversal. The parry into the grab, not the biggest punish, but you're getting great stage positioning here. The corner situation with Pyra. Oh, I saw the aerial come out, but Mystery with so much awareness was able to swing first, but that time Cosmos center stage was able to throw out that meaty forward tilt. That move was so damn good.
All right, 142. Let's see if he can get anything else. Up tilt, not going to be enough to close it out quite yet. Nice, that's strong there, and here we go, trying to put those aerials to work. Taking any hit he can get at the moment. Up B, not sending him to the right. Nope, straight up. But there we go, finally. I mean, you're at 177, far from the heaviest character. At some point, something's got to give.
Yeah, absolutely. And one thing to note as well, in this matchup, a lot of characters have struggles just punishing Mythra neutral air cross-up, but Lucina definitely not going to have any trouble with that. That very swift upbeat out of shield, able to, as long as you know what side it's coming out from, just go ahead and be reversed out of shield if you need to. And Mystery has definitely been showing that off, has got KOs because of it, and has, kind of thwarted some shield pressure coming out from Cosmos as well.
Oh, okay. Shield breaker just threatening with it. All right.
Pyra's out.
Yeah, I was going to say, Cosmos really kind of starting to pull ahead. Oh, Mr. E, a little bit of a predicament there. Not going to get punished, though. Oh, he waited for the air dodge, but he didn't punish.
Yeah, didn't pull the trigger on that.
100% thought that's what he was aiming for, but a little bit of hesitation helping Mr. E out.
Okay, some of these parries are getting a little clean. Even though Cosmos isn't getting like the craziest punish, it just shows that you are getting very comfortable with how your opponent is swinging. Even if you get a parry into a reset, you're showing your opponent that, hey, I'm starting to get the rhythm of your swings, and you got to start watching out. And Cosmos kind of snowballs some of those lighter punishes into the stock, the reverse upbeat, but wow, doesn't go all the way to the other side for the forward smash. That's a huge flub coming out from Mystery, but maybe didn't even have enough time. I mean, Mythra doesn't have a lot of recovery when landing with that upbeat.
Yeah, like almost virtually no landing lag, it feels like. So Mr. E just kind of trying to pick the quickest option available, but still, even with that little bit of a flub, still maintaining some good control. Trying to battle through 135 on Cosmos. He knows this stock is on borrowed time for sure. Mr. E trying to tell him time's up, but not quite yet.
Does not punish the get-up attack out of shield. Maybe a forward tilt or something of the sorts could have done it. The neutral was not enough. Gets the nair one into the up air, but it's still not enough with the high ceilings of Town and City. Falls out and gets the forward air. You know, it's crazy because Mystery has fallen out of that multiple times and actually gotten reversals, so maybe Cosmos has to not as a reliable follow-up option, right? Maybe against Lucina.
Right. Oh, no shot. He gets it off of that. Okay, the false finish. Definitely putting that stock in some jeopardy, though, but I think that's going to be the true end to it, and it is. Cosmos able to avoid the reverse 3-0 and gets himself the loser semis over a very game Mr. E. Another incredible set here on the Level Up stage, Charles. It has been absolute insanity.
Yeah, I love the edge guards we got to see throughout that 5-game set.
Yeah.
Went down to last stock, but Cosmos sitting pretty comfortable at that 0% mark there.
We said it's either going to be a 3-0 or a Game 5 set. So there you go. You got Game 5 on that one. I think
no Game 4s here.
Yeah, I think that was appropriate for sure. Crazy stuff we've seen.
Yeah, I just love how far they're pushing the offstage meta and even getting these reversals, right? Mystery was able to get a very early stock in Game 4, I believe, with just reversaling off the double jump.
That back air, man.
Right, and I mean, killing Cosmos at around 14% very, very early. And we kind of talked about it, right? Lucina has a very strong offstage game. I think there were certain scenarios where Mystery was just a tad bit off, and it could have just being those pixels off could have meant, you know, the victory for Mystery or the victory for Cosmos. It could have gone either way, but it really came down to the precision off stage. And
that's really what it is, man.
Yeah.
You know, it's a game of inches sometimes they say, but maybe a game of pixels in some of these cases. So direct your attention to the bracket, though, so you can see exactly the top 4 left